Oh, yeah, y'all, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I ended another friendship, and I keep having these weird conversations with dudes. And I'm starting to think, like, I don't know what I'm starting to think. But this, I don't know, what will we call him? We'll call him Dum Dum. Dum Dum comes to me, old time friend and of course colleague, used to edit videos with him, for him, whatever. You get hired for extra work, you meet people. Dum Dum comes to me, we're all just hanging out on a video call, us and a couple other people. And mind you, I'm in immense amounts of pain. I should not be socializing, actually, to be honest. And you might see me engage in some pain relief today. But this motherfucker is talking about some prompt on Twitter that told him, he was reading it, and I guess the prompt was a question somebody posted, and it was basically like, would you change a woman's tire if you saw her on the side of the road? Now, you would think they would, because it would be in your best interest as a man, as a straight man, as a heterosexual man, to change the tire. But he goes, well, women wanted to be equal to men, so no. And I'm just over here like, you didn't tell me you were gay. Because I can't, there's no filter. I'm in so much pain, I don't give a shit anymore. And I am torching friendships left and right. Because what the fuck do you mean? And he's like, well, you bitches wanted equality, so now you have it. I'm like, first off, don't call me a fucking bitch. Because you're massively projecting right now, we all know. Second off, you're telling me because I wanted a bank account and the right to keep my wages and not have my wages garnished by my husband, my son, or my father, that gives you clear reign to just do it, like, neglect. Like, this is how men treat each other. I said, you guys are fine with treating each other like dog shit. And he goes, yeah, this is how it is to be a man. I'm like, so men just neglect each other and abuse each other? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, so because women want bank accounts and they want to keep their wages for themselves and they want the right to work outside the home, you're going to make a possibly pregnant woman change her tire alone on the side of the fucking highway. Tell me you're in your princess era without saying it. Like, I said, what is the logic here? I said, you're right wing, correct? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're Christian, correct? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, that woman could be pregnant. That's someone's wife, that's someone's daughter. She could be pregnant. She's not even biologically not like a man. And you're going to make a possibly pregnant woman change a tire on the side of the road. But you also want birth rates to increase. And you're lonely. You have a loneliness epidemic. This is what I'm telling Dum Dum. I'm like, listen, Dum Dum, if you're lonely and you want the birth rates to increase, if there's a loneliness epidemic and birth rates are low, why would you not go change that pretty lady's tire on the side of the road? I'm not understanding. But you're not gay. Cool. That makes sense. But you're not in your princess era. Cool. That makes sense. And I said, so men just abuse each other, treat each other like shit, and that's normal to you. I said, that's normal culture to you. That's how everyone should behave when they're considered equals. They should just be disabused, abused, ignored, neglected. You're really going to leave anybody, to change their tire on the side of the road. But especially a woman who could be pregnant while you're worried about lower birth rates. Okay, that's really fucking dumb. Like I said, I'm in pain. I shouldn't be around people right now. But unfortunately, I'm a woman, so I'm just surrounded constantly by people forever until the day I fucking die. So I'm so confused, and I tell him, I said, listen, Dum Dum, I'm starting to think that you just want to suck dick, and you're frustrated that women are not like men. Listen, Dum Dum, I'm pretty sure that, like, if you weren't raised in a patriarchal culture, you would just be gay. You just want women to be like men, and it's whatever, just go be gay. Don't pretend to be straight. And he got very angry at me because, like I said, I'm saying the quiet part out loud. I'm saying what I would not normally say. I'm not masked up. I'm neurodivergent. I usually mask up and pretend. I go, hi guys, how are you? Oh my God, are we ready to be a team and get some work done? Oh my God. I'm usually masked the fuck up. But today I'm just like, are you fucking stupid? This hurts my brain. This hurts my motherfucking brain. Oh, you're just a dumbass. You smoke, you use garden. How do you know this isn't my magic wand, bitch? Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry I can't do heroin to relieve my pain. But it's like, it's so dumb. Like, I asked him all this. I'm like, why do you think equality means that women deserve to be neglected? And why does equality, which is just us getting a bank account and a credit card and being allowed to exist in the world like a man, why does that therefore make you act this way? You know, and do you really treat other men like this? And I asked him, I'm like, why would you not want to meet your future wife by changing her tire? Is that not the best story for your children? And it's Dum Dum meets me with silence because, like I said, he's fucking stupid. And that's the good thing about people gripped by hate. They are really fucking dumb. Trust me, there's no exception to this rule. Eventually, the hatred just locks their brain into a spot where they can't think critically. There's something about hating people that affects your logical thought processes and faculties. It really does. And I'm waiting for Dum Dum to talk. I'm like, why would you make life harder for women when there's already a low birth rate crisis? I said, you know why I pull over and help a woman when she has a broken down car or something's going on, like she's changing her tire? I do it because she could be pregnant. And because we're in a civilization, not a free-for-all, that's the right thing to do. And I told him, I said, have men really just been living in a free-for-all? Like, you guys have just been fucking with each other and treating each other like dog shit? And when you see somebody broke down by the side of the road, you just leave them there? In the middle of nowhere, on the side of the highway, you leave them there? This is how men treat each other. And I said, and you're surprised that as a woman, I might not want to lose my fucking teeth or develop anemia or, you know, die to create a man. Because why the fuck would I create a creature that's gonna make everything harder for me and other men? Like, you're surprised by lower birth rates because why? I'm like, and meanwhile he's like, well, if women weren't free, birth rates would be higher. I'm like, no shit. Slaves usually birth as many children as you want because they don't get a choice. He's like, it's not slavery. I'm like, I'm sorry, what is unpaid labor? Against your will. I literally just don't understand. These people, by their own logic, it does not make fucking sense. You're upset about lower birth rates, but you're gonna make a possibly pregnant woman change her own tire because she wanted equality. Ugh, bitch. Like, just say you're gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Just be gay. And he glitched out. He's like, I'm not gay. I'm like, but this is what a down low gay man thinks. If you're straight, why aren't you trying to meet your future fucking wife? Why are you having a bitter moment instead of being like, wow, look at that lady there? You're like lonely, but you can't even like stop to make friends. Even if it's a dude on the side of the road, broken down. You don't want to make friends? I thought you were lonely. I thought there was a male loneliness epidemic. Go make a fucking friend, you loser. This is why I'm not talking to right-wing people anymore. This is so stupid. They're so angry. They're so bitter that they are making themselves go extinct. Because what woman would ever want to make another one of those? Personality and IQ are genetic. No, thank you.